Good day, learners. This is your teacher, Sir Mulan, and welcome to our video tutorial on fractions. But before that, let's first define what is fraction. Fraction, as defined, it is a part of a whole. So meaning, part of a whole, meaning, start with meron siyang, lagay mo na fraction. It is part of a whole. So, and fraction, it's composed of two numbers. And yung number sa taas, which is called the numerator, number sa baba, yung denominator. So, numerator, yung nasa taas, and yung nasa baba, denominator. And this bar, yon, tawag sa kanya is fraction bar or, I'm sorry, or vinculum. And if the numerator is less than the denominator, we have a proper fraction. And if the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator, meron tayong improper fraction. Okay? Again, fraction, it is part of a whole composed of numerator and denominator. Yung number sa taas is a numerator, number sa baba is the denominator. Yung bar or yung line na naghahati sa numerator and denominator, tawag doon fraction bar o kaya vinculum. And yung condition is if the numerator denoted by letter N is less than the denominator, it is called proper fraction. Halimbawa yan, 1/2, 1/3, 3/5, 6/10. Yun, yung mga proper fraction. Improper fraction naman, our example ay 5/2, 4/2, o kaya 2/2. And improper fraction can be converted into mixed number. So, paano yung mixed number? Meron kang whole number at meron kang numerator and the denominator. If you convert improper fraction to mixed number, all we need to do is simply divide the numerator by the denominator. And let's take this, for example, 5/2. Divide the numerator by the denominator. 5 divided by 2, it's 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Yan. Sinulat ko tong kung paano natin isinusulat yung mixed number. W is yung quotient natin. So 5/2, it is equivalent to 2. Then yung numerator, which is yung remainder, 1. And yung denominator is same pa rin, 2 and 1/2. And take note, pag nagsulat ka ng mixed number, whole number, which is the quotient, and yung katabi niyang fraction na merong numerator and a denominator must be a proper fraction na. Hindi pwede yung 2 and 2/1. Mali po to. Kailangan, kasi ito, naka-improper fraction siya. So it should be whole number and a proper fraction. Pag i-convert yung mixed number to, I'm sorry, pag i-convert yung improper fraction to mixed number. Okie dokie. So let's proceed with operation of fractions. Let's start with the easy, which is addition or subtraction of fractions. Nahati to sa dalawang subtopic. That is adding or subtracting fractions with the same denominators. O sa madaling sabi, adding or subtracting similar fractions. Ibig sabihin lang nun, pare-pareho yung denominators nila. And yung pangalawa, it's adding or subtracting fractions with different denominators. So ito naman tinatawag na adding or subtracting, gawin natin subtracting dissimilar fractions. Okay? So, unahin muna natin yung first type, which is adding or subtracting similar fractions. Okay. So, adding slash subtracting similar fractions. Similar fractions, again, pagpareho yung denominator nila. Okay, okay. So, madali lang to. All we need to do is, bahan ko lang sa example. So, we have, let's say I have 1/5 plus 2/5. Notice na magkapareho yung denominator nila, 5 and 5. So, all we need to do is copy the denominator. Then, lagay lang natin yung numerator. Anong operation? Addition. So, simply add the numerators. 1 plus 2 is equals to 3/5. And yan na yung sagot sa given fractions na i-add natin. Next, if I'm going to subtract naman, let's say um, I have 8/5 minus 4/5. Same thing. Copy lang natin yung denominator kasi we notice na pareho yung denominator na 5. Ano operation? Subtraction, which is magma-minus tayo. That would be yung unang numerator, which is 8, to be subtracted by nung ikalawang numerator, which is 4. And that would be 8 minus 4, and that would be 4. 4/5. Ito na yung sagot dito. Okay. Rule of the thumb in fraction, if you have an answer and pwede pang masimplify, we have to simplify the said fraction. What do I mean by that? Like, halimbawa, I have 3/4 minus 1/4, and we know for sure, nakakopy lang natin yung denominator and isusubtract lang natin yung numerators. Yung unang numerator is 3 to be subtracted by yung ikalawang numerator, which is 1. And we know that it is equivalent to 2/4. This can be simplified further kasi si 2 is a factor of 4. Sulat natin yung mga factors. Factors ng numerator, 2 is a prime number, meaning yung factors niya is 1 and itself. And 2 is the only even prime number. Sulat natin, 1 times 2. Then si 4 naman, ano yung factors ni 4? Meaning yung dalawang number, pag minultiply natin, ang sagot is 4. That would be 2 times 2. Notice na magka-cancel yan. Cancel. Yung natira, that would be 1/2. So meaning, tama to technically 2/4, but this can be reduced to its simplest form and that is 1/2. Rule of the thumb, technically tama siya, pero pag hindi mo sinunod yung rule, mamamali ka. Kaya, you really have to observe if the numerator and the denominator can be simplified. Kung wala na, isa na yung numerator or denominator is a prime number and walang makakancel sa kanila, meaning yun na yung sagot dun. Okay? So, let's move to the second topic under addition and subtraction of fractions. And this time, that would be adding or subtracting dissimilar fractions. Dissimilar fractions pag magkaiba yung denominators nila. And these are the steps pag mag-add or mag-subtract ng dissimilar fractions. First step is look for the LCD. Ng alin? LCD of the denominators. Or sometimes called as least common multiple. And yung pinaka least common multiple will serve as the new denominator. Kaya tinawag na siyang LCD. Next, rewrite the equivalent fraction using the LCD as the new denominator. The main reason why we follow this step number 2 para yung dissimilar fraction, yung given na dissimilar fraction ay maging similar fraction. And pag similar fraction na siya, we can now add or subtract the fractions. Of course, using the LCD as the new denominator. Yun yung bago denominator niya. And rule of the thumb pa rin is simplify whenever possible. Okay, tandaan lang yung 4 na steps. Look for the LCD, rewrite the equivalent fraction using the LCD as the new denominator. We can now add or subtract and simplify whenever possible. Pag hindi na kaya masimplify, yun na yung sagot. So, tara, let's have an example under this topic. And that would be adding or subtracting dissimilar fraction. Sulat ko pa rin. Adding slash, meaning or, subtracting dissimilar fractions. So example number 1, I have 1/4 plus 1/3. Notice, magkaiba yung denominators, 4 and 3. So lagay natin yung unang denominator at yung pangalawang denominator. Ang gagawin lang natin is mag-skip counting lang tayo. So 4, 8, 12, 16, sunod 20. Si 3 naman, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Ayan na. Meron na tayo. Check. May una na tayong nakitang common sa kanila. You know, 12. That will serve as the new denominator. Ayan. LCD na. Now, since nakuha na natin yung LCD, ang unang gagawin natin is we're going to rewrite 1/4 to its equivalent fraction na kung saan yung denominator niya is 12. So, paano natin gagawin yon? Ganito lang. Si LCD, which is 12, divided by the original denominator, which is 4. So, 12 divided by 4 Yung quotient niya is 3, and yung quotient na yun will be multiplied to the numerator. So that would be 12 divided by 4 equals to 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is equals to 3. Check. Itong 312, ang simplest form niya, pag sinimplify mo siya, equivalent lang siya sa 1/4. Okay? So, same with this. Yung 1/3, we're going to rewrite or write its equivalent fraction na kung saan yung denominator niya is 12. Same steps din nung ginawa natin kanina. So, 12 divided by 3, and that would be 4 times 1. 4 times 1, that would be 4. Ayan na. Ito yung reason why we rewrite the equivalent fraction using the LCD as the new denominator para magkaroon ng similar fraction. Similar na siya dito, di ba? Then we can now add these two fractions. Copy lang natin. 12. 3 plus 4, we have 7 over 12. Check. Ito yung case na nakasimplified na siya. Kasi si 7 is a prime number. 1 and itself yung factor niya. Eh wala naman factor si 12 na 7. Meaning, pag multiply mo yung dalawang number, isa sa number na i-multiply mo doon is 7 dapat. Tapos ang lalabas na sagot is 12. So meaning, eto na yung sagot. No need to simplify. Alright, so example number 2 naman tayo. Subtract. Let's say I have 3/5 minus 1/3. Ang shortcut, kung ayaw mong mag-list ng yung mga skip counting na to, multiply mo lang yung denominators. 5 times 3, that would be 15. So, minus over 15. So, yan na. Pareho ng 15. 15 divided by 5, it's 3 times the numerator, which is 3. 15 divided by 5 is 3 times 3 is equals to 9. Next, 15 divided by 3 is equals to 5. 5 times 1 is equals to 5. Then, subtract na natin. 9 minus 5 over 15. Sagot is 4 over 15. And wala naman factor si 15 na merong 4 or 2. And this is now our answer. Okay? So I do hope you have learned something from this. And God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day.